Assalamu alaikum, this is Faizan Server, and today we will be presenting on our final year project, which is named as Mubsir. My project partner is Ubaidullah Maqsood. So commencing our presentation with a brief overview. So basically Mubsir is a RFID based attendance system which is online. RFID based attendance system means radio frequency identification. It is a technology that uses radio waves to passively identify a tagged object. Further, uses RFID chips to mark attendance of school-going students. It basically marks online attendance of school-going students. Online attendance marking and other features that include sending a confirmation message to parents mainly, and other some features which are included in it. It reduces human effort, increases authenticity, and very helpful for safety and security of students. The main purpose of our project is to ensure security of students, which will be ensured by online attendance marking and further a confirmation message to their parents. So moving on to the objectives of our project, which firstly includes user interface, secondly marking attendance and absence of students, whether the student is present or not, sending a confirmation message to the specified parents of the students, making sure the safety and security of students. In all over our project, this point was highlighted the most. Students database nextly, which stores all type of information of the students. Nextly, teachers access to the database, which includes addition or removal of the students from the database. And in the end, last but not the least, online attendance marking. Now moving on to the perspectives of our project. So many types of attendance systems are present all over the globe, but this is something different that we have made. Features that are included are not considered before, especially in the country in which we are living in. An attendance system that will mark the attendance automatically. This is the main point we have highlighted here. Features included are not used in the specific type of project before, especially in Pakistan. Keeping in mind the today's situation of our country, which is security, this project has been made. So now here are the technical aspects of our project. First of all, there is RFID tag or chip card. Secondly, RFID scanner. Thirdly, ESP8266. And in the last, we have database for students. These all aspects are explained in the further slides. So now moving on to the application area of our project, which will include schools as world is going through digitization and modernization. Secondly, schools require as modern techniques as possible nowadays. Parents, guardians will also become a part of this system. After schools, as the system is based on attendance, it can be further also used in offices, companies, just in case if there is an attendance system needed. And in the last, safety and security of students will be assured. So now moving on to the another part of our project, which is user interface, which includes login page, admin page, and teacher's dashboard, which are explained further. So the first part of the user interface is the login page. Here the figure shows the login page in which both the admin and the users can log in into their accounts respectively. Secondly, we have here the admin page, which shows us the newest entry list of the students, top members list, and in the end, status of the members, as we can see here in the figure also. So now comes the last part of user interface, which is teacher's dashboard. Here the figure shows that the teacher's dashboard, which includes the access given to the teachers. Further, the access that is given to the teachers include teacher can add data of new students, teacher can add new units, they can add new courses, either they can edit already marked attendance also. So now after discussing the user interface, we move on towards the hardware interface, which is basically divided into three main parts, which include ESP8266, RFID scanner, and in the last RFID chips or tags. So first of all, we have ESP8266. It's basically a Wi-Fi microchip with a full TCP IP stack and microcontroller capability. It also allows to connect to a Wi-Fi network and make simple TCP IP connections using commands like haze style. Secondly, we have chips and tags, which are type of tracking systems that use smart barcodes in order to identify items. RFID is short for radio frequency identification, and as such, RFID tags utilize radio frequency technology to function. An RFID tag may also be called an RFID chip. So here is shown the hardware interface all together after all the components are combined together. So here is shown the hardware interface all together after all the components are combined together. So summarizing our presentation, which we started from RFID based attendance system and its introduction, safety and security of the students, which we highlighted the most, modern techniques, advanced features, online attendance, and in the end useful in many aspects and angles. This project can be enhanced more and more as we add on things to it.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Bair and I am going to present the hardware side of the system as well as the software side. So first of all, this is the ESP8266. This is the Wi-Fi module for our system, and this is the RFID scanner where we can scan our cards. So first we scan our card on the system in the read ID tag. Displayed Najmul Hassan. The second card displayed Osama Haider, and the third card there is no info stored before. So if we want to register this card, in the registration tab we can scan this card. It can display the ID. We can store the name Shahzad, and the gender is male, shah@gmail.com, and mobile number is 03214456 as a sample number. Save. So the data is stored. Now we can scan the system and the data is displayed, and the attendance of these students are marked one by one. If we scan this, the attendance of Najmul Hassan is marked. If we scan the other one, Osama Haider, attendance is marked automatically. So here is the configuration side of the hardware. The code is written in C++. So here is the installation guide for our hardware, the configuration side. So the libraries, there are two libraries we can import in our project: ESP8266 webserver.h and ESP8266 HTTP client.h. These both are header files, and the other two libraries are SPI.h and MFRC522.h, and we can define the two ports, the D4 and D3 here from there. The SDA is connected to pinout D2 and RST is connected to pinout D1. Here is the RST and here is the SDA port, the D2. So we can configure this using the function MFRC522 using SS_pin and RST_pin, these two pins. And from this we can also configure the server, the Wi-Fi username, password of the Wi-Fi, and also the IP of the system. Here is the IP of the system, and we can configure it through the PHP files, get ui.uid.php file, and all the configuration are there. And also if we can run this project using this button, verify, so we can also scan the cards and the output is displayed below. All the cards are scanned. So this is the software side of our system, the web-based side. So we can buy the domain mubsir.com because our project name is Mubsir. It is a attendance system using RFID. So there are two buttons, the sign up button and sign in button. First we can check sign up button. If we click on them, the sign up page is displayed. The username, if we type Obaid and click on the password, it can check the username and tell us about the username is already exist or not. Here Obaid, the username is already exist. So Obaid 456, password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So if the password field is yellow, it means the password is weak, and the confirm password is green, so it means the password is matched. Email, only lecturer can sign up here, means the teacher is only rights to sign up. We can fill the fields and click on the sign up button. The thank you message is displayed after we click on the sign up button. And here is the link where we can click now. Here we can redirect on the index.php page and write the username and password. The password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Click on the sign in button. So if we log in this, there is no student record, no unit, no courses, no attendance. First of all, we can add the new courses. Add new, click on the add new, name science. Save this course, and the ID is auto generated. There is many options: the print, preview, delete, save a copy, and many other options. If we click on the units, we can add the units, means it means the classes. 7th semester. Click on the save new. Now jump to the courses. Here is the science, we can add earlier. Now students, we can add the new students from here, and also we can add the new student from the hardware side. We can tell us earlier the registration number FA17 BCS 080, name Ubaid, courses, any courses, science. Save. Now the student record is saved, and it displayed the record. Now the print preview button, the record is displayed using the student underscore view PHP. The record is displayed. If we click on the attendance record, there is no attendance record. Click on the attendance record. We can add the new attendance of the student manually, as well as if we configure it with the hardware, as we tell earlier, it can mark the attendance automatic. Now the Faizan or Ubaidullah, it can tell the roll number automatic, and the 2-week attendance, date of the attendance, and unit, 7th semester, attendance marked. We can mark this attendance manually, but we can also mark this automatic. So here is the teacher side of our system. Now the admin side of our system. So there is also a forget password button here. If we click on this, it will display a forget password page where two things are displayed: the username or email. We can type one of this and click on the OK. It will generate a link and send it to your email as we type. So we can receive this email within 5 to 10 minutes, and we can click on the link and reset our password. This is my email. So there is a email found from the admin@mubsy.com, as we enter for change my password link. So click on this link and it will redirect on the reset password page on my website mobsil.com. Now the new password. Click on the OK and it will reset the password. Now you can log in with the new password. Now I will log in using the new password. If we click on the sign in, it will log in as Ubaid. Now we are checking the module for admin. Faizan username is the for admin and the password is also admin. Sign in. And the same dashboard is displayed as the teacher dashboard, but there is a one unique button over here, admin area. Now click on the admin area. There is some unique functions. You are using default admin password, our first password. So we are going for on the admin setting. We can change the passwords or we can set the profiles of the admin or many things. Also we have the news updates, news entry, top members, top member status. All these functions are here. New updates means the new attendance records, new entries means new students, top members means the members and the members have how much records. Click on this and the records for this specific user has displayed here. We can also edit the user and delete the user. If we click on the members, view members, it will display all the teachers. There are all the teachers. If we click on the view members record, here are all member records, the created date, the modified date, the data for each of the teacher. And if we click on the utilities, we can edit the admin detail, the admin password, confirm password, all notification setting and much more on the admin setting. If we click on the user area, we can go back on the teacher dashboard. So here is the software side of our system. Now the database side of our system. If we click on the attendance management, here is our database name and click on the designer. There are all the tables we design for this system. The attendance, the courses, the member group permissions, the permissions for each teacher, for user permissions, user records, all the things that we used in our system are over here. The all records are displayed. Also we can add the encryption and decryption for our passwords, the approval for each teacher and much more on our system are over here. So here is the cPanel of our system. If we click on the file manager, all the files are stored over here. The main folder is public underscore HTML and the attendance. So first of all the files are here. The teacher side dashboard, the teacher side student attendance record files, all the files are over here. And for the admin dashboard, all the files are there. So if we check the database configuration of our system, so here is a file called config.php. So our server name is sharedb hosting stack cp.net and our username is attendance management and same the database name is attendance management. Our password is this. So we can configure it using the username, password and other all the information for admin. This is the all the user, and also we can set the SMTP server smtp.mobsil.com for our resetting password purpose. So all the configuration are over here. So this is the main file index.php. The main file, if we log in the system, the index.php file is displayed. So there are many things in there. The current directory variable, we can save the directory name in this variable and call it when it needed, and include the files. We can split the code into different files, the default languages file, libraries in a different files, so we can include it on the file when we need it. So also we have the data list and store on the $x, the variable x, the table the title, the home page, the table per rows, get table list on the array table variables. And also we have the sign out button and a function logout user. If we call this function, the session is timeout and session is destroyed. Also redirected on the index.php file where the sign in is equal to 0, means there is no sign in. And also if we have the login failed, so we can found a error and many http:/1.0403 forbidden error, and also it can redirect on the login.php page. And if we have successful login, it will redirect on the home.php page. So here is all in our project. Thank you.